Hello, my name is Edward. Welcome and greetings to Medium Tarot TV channel. This is a Soul Energy Forecast video vlog this is actually part 2 of 3 for the Pisces New Moon Solar Eclipse. So, greetings, cheers, thank you for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are watching. So this is part 2 because for every new moon, Spirit and I feel that there are 3 days that are the most potent, though technically you can do it any time of the month. 3 days we feel the most potent to place out our new moon intention for the universe to match us. So it starts with the actual new moon, this time solar eclipse, and then 2 days after. So I am your soul messenger host, assisting us all to live, including myself, assisting us all to live and manifest the life that our soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. Psychic medium. All right, so today the moon shifts from Pisces into Aries. Actually, it doesn't happen until the evening. The color of the day is white. I was guided to wear this because it's a mixture of blue and red, and it's a mixture of red for Leo, fire, and blue for Pisces, water. And if you watched part 1, titled Better Than a Fairy Tale, which is our theme healing song for this Pisces New Moon Solar Eclipse, you would understand why, because that is where Leo meets Pisces. All right, so the moon goes void of course today at 6:08 p.m. Eastern, 3:08 p.m. Pacific. Then the moon enters Aries at 11:52 p.m. Eastern. That would be 8:52 p.m. Pacific. And then, of course, adjust the time to where you are on the globe. So we have 2 choices. We can work with Pisces energy for our new moon intention of manifesting, or Aries if you wait till later in the evening. And it's always suggested to avoid the times when the moon goes void of course, if at all possible. If that's the only time you have, go for it anyway. All right. So real briefly, for our Zodiac year influence, get my website up here, for our Zodiac year influence that started on April 7th, 2016, and it runs through the end of March, upcoming 2017, the Aries new moon, and the beginning of the new Zodiac year, according to the system that I utilize, given to me from Spirit during the Angels of Theory. Haven't given them credit in a while. So we have Virgo being represented. Virgo sun signs are activated, empowered, and are triggered, and we are to utilize Virgo energy as our guiding force, if you will, this year. All Virgo. We also have the male epitome of the element of fire, which was the energy of the day and mentioned in part 1. Better than a fairy tale. And that's where the mixture of Leo comes in. Because that is the male epitome of the element of fire, and the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But really, we were pushing the Leo agenda because of the Leo lunar eclipse that just occurred on February 10th, which is still in energetic effect. So there you go. Leo meets Pisces. And then for our zodiac month of Pisces 2017, which is February 18th through March 19th, I believe. It's the same energy that we had for Aquarius 2017. Libra and Karma being represented, and Taurus Moon, an energetic influence, of course, and Taurus Moon and Karma through people, the influence of people from our past, including past lives. So all Libra sun signs are activated, empowered, and triggered for this month, and so are Taurus moon signs as well. So both videos, go to our website, not bad. Website link is below. Go to link timeline, and all the videos that are in energetic influence are there for easy reference. Zodiac year 2016, shift of consciousness, and Pisces 2017, key equals our imagination. Very well. Continuing with our week energy influence of February 26th through March 4th, the energetic influence is the planet Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury just currently in the skies entered Pisces on Saturday, February 25th. I actually had a dream last night with the Pisces energy. We're supposed to be, well, it's suggested, we're supposed to, it's a higher vibration, okay? Pisces always gets a bad rap, and sometimes I've given it a hard time because I'm a Virgo sun, and we learn our most lessons from our opposite sign. Okay, keep that in mind. So we're all supposed to be utilizing the higher vibration. Rise above, if you will. Okay? Thought I would add that because I had a dream last night that energetically had that message within, inherent. All right. So Mercury and Aquarius, the energy that I attribute to this is journey of consciousness. And on a mundane level, a loving warning not to rush. Okay, R-U-S-H. So, but journey of consciousness is really what, I'm going for, because it's a mixture of the element of air, which is our conscious mind, and the element of water is involved, which is our emotions. And we go into that big time starting today with this energy. So it's a mixture of our mind and our heart. And we do believe that our heart and soul are energetically connected. So to be in touch with our heart, again, this is big time energy for today, to be in touch with our heart is to be in touch with our soul, which is eternal, past lives, and future. All right? Then we get to today's energy, which is the reason why we're here, because it's entering the element of water. The element of water is love, passion, creativity, spirituality, representing the water signs. Zodiac Cancer, Scorpio, and of course, Pisces. So all Zodiac Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces sun signs are activated, empowered, and are triggered. So this is the opening of love, opening of the heart chakra, excuse me, opening up of compassion, spirituality, everything, of course, supposed to be taken to a higher level or vibration. Excuse me. Cheers. Because of the influence of Pisces. So Zodiac Cancer are instinctual. Zodiac Scorpio, I call them the sexy devils of the Zodiac, which they are, but they're also the dig a little deeper. They go into an issue. It's not a bad thing. It's also psychic energy. And then Pisces is empathy. And actually, I was given the term empath, but I didn't mention it in part one, but it's appropriate to mention it now. Empath. This is the energy of the empath. Absolutely. To be in touch with our own emotions and then the energy and emotions of others. And we do have to be careful not to take on the energy of others, which is another reason why I enjoy guided meditations, is because they walk you through the energy and you're removing the energy influence from circumstances and or people. Doesn't happen overnight, but we're all work in progress. So this is the energy of, this is a feeling of renewing our passion for life, renewing our hope and inspiration with the assistance of the divine. Whatever you consider the divine works. I'm going on a universal scale, so I'm going to say our higher self. I'm going to say spirit, our spirit guides, and actually the universe. So actually the energy also that I would attribute to this is news of love. Okay? So in the olden times, it used to be, what was it? Pen to, or whatever they used to call them, to parchment. So pen to paper. But nowadays, modern days, we stretch that to text or email, which is not really romantic to be done that way, but what can I tell you? Modern days. Guess I'm old-fashioned. To me, there's nothing like finding, even if it's a post-it note, to know that someone is thinking about you or has you in mind. To me, that's very romantic. All right, I digress. So this is the opening up, okay? Now, our psychic insight theme is the influence of Saturn in Pisces, okay? Has to be Pisces because it's a Pisces new moon solar eclipse after all. So this is the energy where many will be turning away from things and people. Definitely people. This is definitely a love type vibration. But moving away energetically, the influence of our past, this life, past lives. This solar eclipse very much is a reunion of souls, of people we've known in past lives, whether we were romantically involved or not, and also the severing and cutting of ties if that is what is necessary. So it's both. Because even though new moons are typically a time of new beginnings, if you've watched part 1, we have an ending cycle, so it can go either way. So we have options. But of course, I'm going to tell us in good conscience that if we need to release the influence of someone first before we bring in someone new, so just makes it a lot less baggage. All right. So this is the energy of, that I attribute to it, relationships or living space. So a lot of people are going to be working on bringing in, this is collective universal, of course, this is not your personal energy, are going to be working on bringing in a relationship, whether it be a soulmate, a twin flame, whatever your desire is, good old-fashioned partner, love partner. And then a lot of people are going to be working on actually moving, physically moving location. But today, up for grabs for our new moon intention, manifesting, up for grabs having anything to do with the element of air. So that's, no, not air. Sorry, that was a mistake. Okay, all right. There's always a reason for me to flub up like that. They want me to mention that if we clear our consciousness first, then we have a better shot of being successful. So clearing our consciousness means is realizing that the influence that people have had in our past and put it in perspective so it doesn't still have a hold on us. All right. Yeah, I said that. What I meant to say was anything to do with the element of water is fair game. Love, passion, creativity, spirituality. So that pretty much leaves a lot of possibilities for us on a collective universal level, of course. All right, so let me see. Now, I do actually have some dates that I took down that are going to be trigger points, and they're brought to us by the water signs. So first we have Scorpio. May 10th, 2017 is a Scorpio full moon. So full moons are typically a time of releasing and healing. So that around that time period is going to be a time of a trigger point from the solar eclipse of a release, not necessarily an ending, could be the release or letting go of an influence. Could also, well, it could definitely be a healing, because Scorpio would be like a deep tissue massage. Really goes deep. And then on June 23rd, 2017, we have the Zodiac Cancer new moon. So that will be a time of starts that's taking from this Pisces solar eclipse. And then, last but not least, on September 6th, 2017, we have a Pisces full moon. And that's when we will also be a trigger point of releasing and potentially healing as well. And since I feel that Pisces is the deepest of the signs, in a good way, Scorpio is deep in one way, and Pisces is deep in another. There's more. I'm not saying that Scorpio natives aren't emotional, because that's definitely not true. But I feel Pisces is a deeper empathy. I'm going to use that word. But that's no dig on Scorpios. So on September 6, 2017, that feels like it could be a trigger point having to do with past life connections and assisting with releasing of ties or relationships. I'm not saying we have to wait that long, but I have a feeling that's going to be, on getting a psychic, I'm feeling guided to share that. Okay, good enough. All right, so let me see. Did I say everything that needed to be said? I think so. All right. So if you happen to have a birthday of February 27th, any year, happy birthday, of course. Tarot card was chosen for you. You received the Emperor. There's going to be a separate video for you for a mini channeled message. Meanwhile, please go to our website, link birthday message, and there are channel messages there for those who have a birthday from April 19th. And I will be adding on another video for those who have a birthday of February 27th through March 27th. That's the video that you're going to watch, but of course you can watch any other video for friends or loved ones. Okay, let me see if there's anything else they want to add. They want to remind us to, if we need to release anyone first, it's highly suggested before we attempt to bring someone else in. And really getting clarity on, if we have past life associations, connections, what type of connection did we have with that person? And we're not to romanticize it. Like if it was a business partnership, all right, and it was just business, it might be a hard sell to try to make that romantic. I'm not saying it's impossible, but just to be clear on our past life associations, what type of relationship we had. Okay, that's what they wanted to add. All right, very well. So thank you for joining us for part 2. We look forward to seeing you for part 3 of the Pisces new moon solar eclipse. If you've enjoyed, resonate with this energy message, please like, share, subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. Thank you. And if you'd like to arrange a private reading, psychic reading session with myself, just shoot me an email. Email address is below. All right. Have a great day. Happy new moon manifesting. And we will see you real soon for part 3. Thank you for joining us.